in addition to having its number 4 engine hit. The port wing, a flap, and an aileron tab suffered damage. The lack of spare parts prevented its repair. Now 539 became the source of much-needed parts. This aerial battle would be noted as Ace Saburo Sakai's last mission for Japan. On the fateful August 18th mission, Hobo Queen II, flown by Captain James Klein, headed back to the Tokyo area with 578, a repaired Harriet's chariot, and 42 to 108,544, latter two developed engine oil leaks, forcing them to return to Yontan. Klein and 578, piloted by First Lieutenant John Anderson, flew 2 miles apart at an altitude of 22,000 feet. The mission called for a number of passes over several Tokyo area airfields. For this purpose, photographers, Marchioni and Lacarite, were on loan from the 20th Long-Range Photo Reconnaissance Squadron. On their second pass, Japanese interceptors were observed taking off. At some point, one of the cameras on 578 became frozen, forcing Anderson to reduce altitude, some 10,000 to 12,000 feet. On the squadron's last pass, the crew watched grimly as the Japanese climbed to greet them. Klein radioed the 578, requesting an increase in altitude to rejoin him. When Anderson failed to respond, Klein pushed his Dominator to its limits with a shallow dive to assist, reaching speeds of 430 miles per hour. Hobo Queen II exceeded the never-exceed speed of 357 miles per hour. Protecting each other, the gunners of the two Dominators engaged the 14 or so Mitsubishi, a 6MS and Kawanashi N1KS, again mistaken by the Americans as the Tojo. Targeted first, Hobo Queen II weathered the onslaught, the enemy respecting the 10.50 caliber Browning's firepower. The 5 gunners defending Anderson's 578 kept up a constant fire. After one fighter miraculously threaded the barrier, his 20mm rounds seriously damaging the No. 3 engine, the other Japanese fighters swarmed Anderson's bomber with renewed intensity. Shortly after that, the nose gunner scored another probable kill. A Mitsubishi A6M tried to strike from the rear. Sergeant John Houston, the tail gunner who had notched the Dominator's first confirmed kill the previous day, saw the incoming fighter and obliterated it with his dual-point 50S for a second confirmed kill, while the gunners fought to keep the enemy at bay. Photographers Marchioni and Lacarite stowed their equipment,